What's going on, guys? God bless you. Carlos here with Serranos Mobile Detail in Dallas, Texas. Thank you so much for joining me in today's video. I'm very excited because on today's video, guys, we are going to be talking about metal versus plastic. Which of these two is best fit for your car detailing business? Well, let's talk about it. So for a while now, I've had a couple detailers ask me, hey, Carlos, could you do a video explaining your metal one and your plastic one, right? I'm having a tough time, I guess, deciding which route I want to take, right? So hopefully this video kind of simplifies it a little bit for you to where you make an educated guess and maybe choose your next wand extractor, right? So to begin this conversation, we're going to start with the metal one. On average, these cost between like $80 up to $200. It really depends on the location you're buying it from, the components that are in here, the fittings, and all of that makes a big price dip and price increase, right? If you're on Amazon, you'll definitely find them on a lower cost, but obviously there's better ones out there. So if you're looking for quality, definitely pay for the higher price one because it probably has better components and it's going to last you a little bit longer. Now, this is a very heavy tool. Once you start using it over and over and over again, your hand is going to be taking a nice little strain, right? When I use this a lot, it definitely created a little bit of muscle strain from just using it, trying to keep it even, because once you attach the hose, this thing is just kind of like dangly. You have to keep it straight to use it and all of that, right? But it is a great tool. It is a very durable tool. It's made out of metal. So if you don't have to worry about this thing falling on the floor and it's gonna break, or you don't have to worry about if it falls and you stepped on it, it's not gonna crack. This is the tool for you. Now, they come in different sizes as far as how wide it opens. They have, I think this is like a 1/2 inch. And then they have others that are like 3 that are wider. You can extract more, right? It's just really a preference, right? I tend to carry a little bit of every wideness because you never know. The wider the nozzle, the more extraction you're gonna get, right? It just depends on what level of like how deep you want to take it. Like for me, interior is life, so I carry tons of different nozzles just for the heck of it. But at the end of the day, it really depends on how much you're investing into your business, into your craft. And like for me, I have invested a lot of money for interior details. I try to carry every tool because you never know when you will use it. Anyways, let's not get carried away. It is a very durable machine. Now, this is one thing I tell people: if you are somebody who is in a rush, if you're somebody who, you have to be cautious on what you're doing, the metal one might not be the one for you, right? I have seen a lot of detailers purchase one of these and end up scratching the doors, the plastics, scratching the exterior of the car because they didn't see that they were holding this incorrectly. And I've seen this kind of like bang into cars. So this is one where it's like, you always have to be on your tiptoes because one wrong move could create a lot of damage. You can pay hundreds of dollars because of this tool because you were not paying attention to where this tool was. So for that reason, it is one of those tools where you have to be very careful what you're doing, where it's touching, how you're using it, because it could create some damage, right? Obviously, majority of these come with this rubber piece here. This is just to help you hold it a little bit better for your ergonomics. If you have a heated extractor, this piece here also helps you from like not getting burned, right? So it is a great tool. Now, one of the reasons why I stopped using this tool, to be honest, is because majority of a lot of us detailers will put this on the floor, and then as we're working, we're literally like dragging the hose to us so that we could get it. But in the transitioning of this dragging through the floor, you're creating a lot of damage up here. So what tends to happen, and this piece here becomes pretty much like a razor blade because you're literally grinding it on the floor, and it starts creating like little teeth, right? And when you go to extract your upholstery, this can potentially start tearing up the materials. You'll start noticing like a pattern on your upholstery, and it's cutting it because the lip is already very deteriorated, and it's starting to peel, starting to kind of cut the cloth. So for that reason, I said, you know what, I'm no longer going to be carrying a metal wand, right? If you're doing mostly houses, the carpet, this would be the one, right? Because there's not a lot of stuff where you can drag it, it's gonna scratch it. These are mostly for your stairs, is where we use this a lot, right? But it is a great tool, but for this reason here, I do not recommend it, because eventually you will be grinding this on the floor. You're gonna get frustrated, you're running late, and you're trying to move quickly, and this thing is just gonna be dragging on the floor. And when you pick it up and you go to do the seats, you'll start noticing little lines, and that's from this teeth here that's catching, and you can start cutting a lot of the upholstery. All right, now we are going to move to my favorite one, which is the Mighty extractor wand. This is the plastic one. On average, these can range between 100 to about like 150. I have seen them, right? Now, I will say right off the bat, one of the cons is it's plastic, right? A lot of you guys don't like this because it's plastic. But despite this one here this one is like 2 years old, so you guys can see it definitely has seen better days. It's been beaten, right? But one of the reasons I have really liked this one is obviously the price. It was not that bad. I got this one for like $120 on Amazon. I'll post a link to this one. The components on this one has been very durable. It has been doing amazing throughout all these uses, right? I have never had to unclog this tip, but if you do, it's very user friendly, to where all you got to do is get a Allen wrench or whatever, and then just take this out, and you can clean your tips. I do see a lot of complaining, people saying, oh, I just don't like it because stuff gets stuck on here. Guys, you can literally just grab like a paper clip and just shove that down, and it's gonna go through. You're gonna be all right. If not, you can literally open it up real quick, pull the stuff out, right? But the huge benefit of this one is it is clear. This is truly a game changer for a lot of you guys who maybe are starting upholstery cleaning, and you're like, man, how do I know when I'm good to go? Well, this one here, as you're extracting, you get to see all that dirty water, then you start seeing all that clear water. This is a visual to where you're able to see when you're good to go. Now, this thing has also made me a lot of money for social media, for presentation purposes. As you're extracting, right, you put your camera and you get to see all that dirtiness, right? And then you can do another shot of you pretty much with nice clean water, and that's a good visual to showcase, right, for a lot of you guys who like to do those style of videos. This one is definitely the one, right? For the price, I honestly can't complain. It has definitely done its job, right? Now, positives of this one is much lighter on the hand. It does pretty much, I have dropped this a couple times. I haven't seen major cracks in it. The edges are still holding pretty strong, and if I drop it or I'm dragging it, I have noticed that this doesn't create a lot of etching on the blades or on this part here, the white, so that when I'm doing the upholstery, I don't see any tears, any wear on the seats. So for that reason, this is definitely the one to go to, right? As a mobile detailer, I will always recommend mostly go this route, right? Now, you might be asking yourself, have you heard of the Sapphire upholstery tool from Mighty? And the answer to that is yes. And you might be wondering, Carlos, why haven't you purchased that? Well, I'm gonna be very honest. The price of $500 to me doesn't justify it. Now, to some of you, you will say that is the best tool in the market. I'm hoping to maybe find a local detailer that can let me borrow one, and I can kind of explain to you why, for me, that's not the best tool in the market. To me, this is the best tool in the market because I'm able to use more water flow. I'm able to do more, I believe, than what I could do with that upholstery tool. But I'm definitely gonna try and find that tool and see if somebody locally can let me borrow it so that I can give you guys a showcase and tell you guys why I feel like it's not the best tool for me. But when it comes to the metal versus plastic one, I'm always gonna say go with the plastic one. It's gonna be the best tool that you probably ever purchase. So I hope today's video, guys, you kind of enjoyed. I know it has been a couple of weeks, I think, since I've done my last video. I do apologize, but we're back. Hopefully we'll be producing a little bit of more content for you guys, and I hope this video of the wands made a little bit of sense for you. So as always, God bless you guys. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.